Reaching your dream is easy. Simply imagine what it is you'd like to see yourself in and find a painting of it to watch.
But don't you touch my finger. You mean so much to me.
A dream world can be displayed in many ways. On this image here, a lady is now, exiting a boat after having seen the place of her idealism. Her eyes are open and fascinated by that image ahead of her to come. In a previous painting, she was displayed in a field of comfort and a hint of lust. Above her, a view of an ideal vision, space, fascination over seeing it in a state of comfort. A lady who feels very close to her cats in this image, aiming to carry on living an everyday life at home next to them, with them, in many ways. Here's a painting of an adventurous man who travels the world with the use of his own favorite vehicle. Now, the first question in one's mind is whether or not he likes his own portrait.
Can I look now?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Stay there. Let me see.
A painting I will never forget is right behind me. Above my head, in fact. It shows me dancing in a world of fulfillment in many ways, and led to the following after a number of weeks only. Yes, once that is over, the painting goes behind your everyday visions. And it's time to think of something new, something more intriguing to come. Now, painting other people involves discussing what it is they truly are interested in, and to find an image of them in a state of pleasure, simply knowing that they are in the right circumstance. Here are the steps to creating one for your friend. First, find a photograph which he himself would enjoy seeing, more frequently, of course. Next step is to focus on the main facial expression itself, close up, and increase the level of color which you yourself can follow. Plan out the canvas via the charcoal, showing the positioning of the face, the main characteristics of eyebrows, and space around it, and then fill it all up with colors of different shades, showing the direction in which the man is facing. Then comes the world of finales. Once you yourself have completed the portrait, it's time to observe the background, Find out what he wants. Find out what he would like to drive in this world of adventure. You look forward to adding into his life. Yes, you guessed it. If he does in fact enjoy the sight of this every day, it will, in fact, create adventurous experiences to come. Yes, and here it is. At least it's what he described on my behalf a month later. There are, of course, certain rules of such which would make it a touch more difficult to visualize and make it so. After all, you being the shade of a man playing the piano would hardly be easy to imagine and to come forth in time. You being a cat lying on a branch in the moonlight is a hint of a, well, dreamlike vision which takes time to come about. You owning an item can hardly be imagined without you being painted next to it, or simply with an image of you owning it. Owning a colorful parrot would be best painted on your own shoulder in this painting. A dog would need to be painted next to its owner for it to come forth as a reality. And a giraffe will not affect the length of your neck, with or without its presence. Seeing yourself with expressions of passion is the most powerful, especially when it has family members showing closeness and love. The influence of painting like this is something you will only find out by subscribing with a button below. Observation of how this painting was created, how long it took, what detail was observed and cared about, what image, what field of idealism was being considered, and what resulted in the present painting's powers of influence.